guys, I haven't done tags in a while, and this particular tag I was actually tagged in by the Fault in Our Books, and it was originally created by Nadia Reads, and I will link their videos down below so you can go ahead and check them out. So this is the 5 bad book habits tag, and to be honest I had to think about it a little, but I have figured it out and I have found 5 things that are bad of my habits when it comes to books. Sounds weird even just to say that. Bad habit number 1. I buy books even if I don't know what they're about. I just sometimes like the cover and grab a book or read a little bit on the back about it and take it, or I don't know, something just catches my eye and I get the book and I don't even know what it's about. On the one side, I get to find more books that I like this way. On the other side, there's no guarantee that I will like this book. So it's kind of a gamble. Number 2, and this one I actually have mentioned several times, I have an addiction to buying books from Amazon. And I go on pre-ordering binges. So that is my second bad habit. I go on pre-ordering binges and I end up buying a whole lot of books. And the good part is that I sometimes forget that I pre-ordered books. I mean, lately I've been keeping a pretty good track, but before I would pre-order something and then I would forget when it's supposed to come out. So someday when I come home from work, I find a package in the mail with a book inside and it makes me happy. But technically speaking, it's a binge, and binges are technically not good for your health. My third bad habit is I read all hours of the night. See, I'm more of a night person than a day person, but when I'm reading a book that's extremely interesting to me and I can't put it down, I tend to ignore the clock and just read all night long, and then just only get a couple hours of sleep before I have to get up for work. And I do have a 7:30 to 4 work every weekday, so I do have to get up early in the morning, and when I read until very late, it's just not good for anyone because then I'm grumpy all day and it's just not good. Like now, whenever I go to work and say I didn't go to bed until late, my coworkers are like, okay, what were you reading? My fourth bad book habit is that I'm a little bit of a collector, as you can probably tell from my massive bookshelf. But the thing is that even if I don't like a series, I continue buying the next books in the series just so I can have my complete collection, which is not that great if I don't like the series, because the reason I get the books is so that I can read them whenever I want to, and if I have books that I don't want to read, then what's the point? Sometimes I would probably read these next books even if I'm not a big fan of the series, just to see what happens next, but it's not the same as buying a book because you absolutely love it and can't live without it. And last but not least, bad book habit number 5 is sometimes, more often than not, I tend to ignore social life in favor of reading. There, I said it. You know what? I like reading, okay? Reading is awesome, and all the people in the books are my friends, and no one is mean to me. Not that anyone in my real life is mean to me, but where am I going with this? But basically, yeah, I do. I tend to ignore social life so I can stay home and read. I do that a lot. And that is especially true when it comes to anxiety and depression, which is familiar to me. So when an interesting social opportunity comes along, I tend to get very excited at the idea and I'm like, oh, that's awesome, I can't wait. But the closer to the event it gets, I'm like, not feeling so well. yeah, I'm not gonna make it, so I end up staying home and reading instead. So there goes my social life, just down the drain. So yeah, those were my 5 bad book habits, and I'm actually going to tag a couple people. I tag Christy Palmer, babbling about books, cookie addictions, what is a bibliophile, and Nardini Cabby. I'm sorry if I'm not saying that right, but I will leave all your names down there and you will probably get an email or a message from me of some sort saying that you've been tagged. So, yeah. And then, of course, whoever wants to do this tag, go ahead and do it. It is kind of fun, and I mean, it makes you think a little bit about your book habits, good and bad, and yeah, give it a go. Alright, well, that was it for now. I'm going to go now, and I will see you again soon. Bye!